It's common for managers to worry that they're not being transparent enough. But the more common mistake is sharing everything and leaving the team to figure out what matters. Transparency isn't a volume dial, it's a routing decision. So here's a filter. Before you share any piece of information, run it in your brain through two questions. First, does this change how someone should do their job? Second, is it appropriate to share given their role and the sensitivity of the information? If the answer to both is yes, then share it. If the answer is no, then don't. That's it. Not how open you want to appear, not how uncomfortable it feels to hold it back, just those two simple questions. A manager's job is to reduce ambiguity for the team, not just to transfer your own information burden onto them. Indiscriminate sharing feels like transparency, but it creates noise. And noise erodes focus and trust in equal measure. But how does this actually play out in practice? Well, let's take a concrete example. Your company is restructuring a product line. For your product team, that clears both questions. It changes their priorities immediately, and it's appropriate for them to know about it. Share it and add context. For your finance team running routine reporting, question 1 fails. It doesn't change how they do their work this week. So hold on to it until it does. Now, let's take a more sensitive case. You learn that a senior hire is being considered. Question 2 fails for most of your team. It's not appropriate to share before it's confirmed, and passing it on creates speculation that you can't control. So hold on to it. Notice what the filter is doing. It's not about how much you share in total, it's about who needs what and when. The same information can be essential for one role, but pure noise for another. Broadcasting communication is the enemy of clarity. Role-specific routing is the discipline. And that brings up a question that most managers get wrong. Well, what about repeating important information? Now, here's a distinction worth making clearly. Strategic repetition is not the same as information overload. If a piece of information genuinely changes how someone does their job, repeating it is good management. A new process, a shift in priorities, a deadline that's moved. Repeat it again and again. People are busy, context gets lost, and a second mention serves the recipient well. But if you are repeating something you didn't clear the filter on in the first place, you're not being thorough. You're creating noise that serves you, not them. It makes you feel like a communicative manager, but it doesn't make your team more effective. So the test is simple. Does the repetition help the person receiving it, or does it just reduce your own anxiety about having communicated? And if it's the latter, then cut it. So here's a rule to take away. Run every piece of information through 2 questions before you share it. Does it change how someone does their job? And is it appropriate given their role and the sensitivity level? If it's yes to both, share it. Anything else, then don't.